Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO, babe. I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. Crank the AC to 79 and make a little island right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender, baby. Slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, 'cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Till the sun's up Monday, we'll tell our phones, do not disturb. I got my straw hat, babe. And you can finally pull the tags on your Tommy Bahama shirt. Blue crush up on the 85-inch sound machine. When we wanna hear the ocean, I think everything we need is right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender, baby. Slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, 'cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Oh, this view of you, it's got everything I need. Yeah, the rooms, they're cheap. And if we don't want it, we don't ever, ever, ever have to leave. Yeah, there might not be a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender, baby. Slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, 'cause paradise is wherever we make it. All nice. Paradise is wherever we make it. AC to 79. Paradise is wherever we make it. Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO, babe. I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. Crank the AC to 79 and make a little island right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender, baby. Slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, 'cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Till the sun's up Monday, we'll tell our phones, do not disturb. I got my straw hat, babe. And you can finally pull the tags on your Tommy Bahama shirt. Blue crush up on the 85-inch sound machine. When we wanna hear the ocean, I think everything we need is right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender, baby. Slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, 'cause I wanna, we don't ever, ever, ever have to leave. Yeah, there might not be a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender, baby. Slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, 'cause paradise is wherever we make it. All nice. Paradise is wherever
Hey, good morning, Jay. How are you, mate? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. I don't know how long we're here for, but I'm kind of hoping my PC sets on fire, to be honest, mate. I'm so done with thinking about it. It's good to see you, mate. Thank you so much for coming in so early. I appreciate that, buddy. I really do. Yeah, you're not great either at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty shit, isn't it, mate? Right? Pretty shit, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where. I don't know what we do, where we go. Let's go on. Yeah, same, mate. Yep. I'm exactly the same, Jay. Yeah. Right, I think I was going to say, I think we logged out in the field, but I think we crashed in the field, so we'll start again. We'll start a fresh life. We'll tell our phones, do not disturb. I got my straw hat, babe. I don't know, I had the PC stripped down again last night. Fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? We have, mate. It's funny, isn't it? How we got some really good numbers, and I think I've been featured twice. No, this is the second week on the trot that I've been featured by YouTube, which means I'm on their front cover, you know. So everybody flicks it on, and you know they've got an interesting game or DayZ or whatever. Then, you know, my beautiful face, well, not my beautiful, but my beautiful pink hoodie shows up, you know. And then we've just been getting issues. It's funny, isn't it? It is good. It's very good, mate. It's very, very good. But at the same time, you know, we're getting all the issues with the PC, and it's bizarre, mate. I don't quite understand what is going on. I really don't understand it. Right, we're gonna start again anyway. Yeah, I really don't understand what's going on. Let's do this all nice. AC to 79. Dun 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 dun. I do like that bit, the AC 79. But yeah, it's good that we're featuring on. But it always seems to be the way, mate, that the minute that we're starting to make a little bit of headroom, or we're starting to see a bit of a benefit for our work, the PC's like, no chance. Fucking, I'm out of here. I'm done. Mate, yeah. Camden fan. I'm already playing the world's coolest game, mate. I don't know how. I don't know how you can say that you found, unless you're gonna recommend DayZ to me. Then I don't think that's gonna happen. My problem is, Jay, is that the PC is just it can only be described, mate, as a Frankenstein PC. I think that's the only way that we can. That's the only way that we can describe it. Play Trial Extreme 4 bike racing? No, mate. No, mate. Play DayZ though. Yeah, my problem is, Jay, is it's an absolute it's just a Frankenstein of the PC, mate. Like I'm more than happy to sort of say what it could be, or more than happy to go through all the faults that's wrong with it, and it's an absolute shit show, mate. Absolute shit show. I'll probably get restricted now because I've just sworn in the first couple of minutes. Sorry, YouTube. Love YouTube. Love YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Love YouTube. We got room for that. We just... But yeah, we hey Harry, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, dude. We did strip down the PC last night. When I mean strip it down, I mean take out the graphics card and just have a look at all that, and yeah, the usual thing though we do. So yeah. How did I know it was a game for mobile? How did I know that? Thank you, Jay. Exactly what I was thinking. Have we got a Barry? We got a Barry? Hey, Jins. Good morning, dude. Good morning, mate. It is... Harry, I love Chinaris. I love Chinaris in the summer, mate. Absolutely love it, mate. Hey, can we get an exclamation mark Barry in chat? Just so we, you know... You can race other people, great, mate. But yeah, I've no interest in playing it, mate. So yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Thank you, dude. Enough of the game. I have no interest in playing it, and I don't think people in my chat have no interest in playing it as well, mate. So yeah, see you later, dude. Yeah, so I stripped down the PC last night again. Yeah, mate, no one cares, dude. No one cares. Really. No one cares about a motorbike game on mobile. Let's not discuss it no more, please. Let's just leave it at that, okay? You're obviously, mate, you've come into a DayZ stream. Mate, go into a motorbike stream. Seriously, no more talk on the motorbike game. None, okay? Go into a motorbike stream, dude. Why you've come into a... Oh. Mate, seriously, you've come into a DayZ stream. But yeah, so we stripped down the PC last night. I've been in here already once, haven't I? Yeah, probably have. Yes, we do, mate. Mate, spell DayZ for me, Camden. Camden, spell DayZ for me, mate. Have you noticed, have you seen a trend, Jay? Have you seen a trend? Yeah, no, Camden, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, my friend. We have an AI bot in the channel, everybody. Can you play a horror game? No, I tell you what I'm gonna play, mate, right? I'm gonna play this one. Right, hang on. Right, I'm gonna start up a new game for you. There, we're gonna play that for a minute, right? Okay. Alright, mate. That's like a minute, that is. So that game lasts a minute, okay? And then if you survive that minute, right? You then get to play the next game, which is 5 minutes. So how we know it's AI, right? How we know it's an AI bot, Jins, is because they always spell DayZ as in the flower. That's how we know, mate. That's how we know. Robots don't have feelings, Jins. So anyway, I was saying before Camden wanted to push his game out, that we stripped up. We've for anyone that didn't know, we're having PC problems yet again for the 5th year running, and I'm at a complete loss to I'm at a complete loss. Do you ever watch the Tour de France? I do not, Harry. I do not. I'm not one for cycling. Busy problems are your dead. They are, mate. They've been. I mean, I've had the damn things for 5 years, dude, and I don't. It's now getting depressing, mate. It's fucking getting me down. And yeah, I think the PC just wants a complete rebuild at this point. New case, the lot it wants going. It wants starting from fresh again. Oh mate, mate, I was doing it last night, mate, till about 12, just scrolling through the Reddit posts. Some are saying, oh, disable this, disable that, and I've disabled everything there is to disable, and the lights still come on the graphics card. And then we're thinking now we're thinking that it might be the motherboard shorting out on the case. But I don't know. I really do not know. Like they seem to like Chris, who I've been speaking to, seems to think it might be a grounding issue. But I don't know. Mate, I wish, dude. I wish I could, Jins. But yeah, so I stripped it down again last night, and yeah, it's like, yeah. So what we think might be happening, right, is that they may have used the wrong standoffs on the motherboard. Now, I'm pretty sure when I stripped it down the last time, not the time to do all the repaste of the CPU, the time before that, I'm pretty sure that there wasn't, I'm pretty sure there isn't a screw in the middle standoff. So that's what we think is happening, that it might, they've used the incorrect standoffs for the motherboards, and then the motherboard is earthing out on the, well, no, the other, yeah, we think they've used the wrong standoffs. And it's that that's causing the issue. But then my sort of point is which I can't get my head around. And this comes from like a completely untechnical background. You know what I mean? Like I haven't got that brain, so I haven't, you know, I've not worked in those environments. But for me, I don't understand how I can go. So we went like 4 or 5 months without no issues, none. And then all of a sudden, bang, it just starts again. And I don't, that's the bit that really doesn't, that I find really, really hard to digest. Like, so personally, and I've been saying this for about 2 years now, what this needs is a rebuild from the ground up. That's what it needs. And then going from there. That's what it needs. And I've been saying it for about 2 or 3 years. There's so much wrong. There's so much wrong with the PC. That's why I refer to it as a Frankenstein PC. Yo, Glenn, good evening, mate. Good evening, dude. Yeah, I refer to it as a Frankenstein PC because that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. They've had a shelf full of parts that they can't shift, or they've had suspected faulty stuff and that they can't get rid of or whatever, and then they've chucked it all in a build, and that's exactly what they've done. And I cannot be convinced of no different. Like the case that they've used, right? I should put this all on a chat command, shouldn't I? So the case they've used is a Corsair 680X, right? Which, for me, is possibly one of the worst cases out there. It's got tempered glass front and tempered glass tops to it. So you've got air restriction hoses coming in, and then you're exhausting warm air out the top, and it's getting trapped in this tempered glass at the top. So I've taken all the tempered glass off it, I have, because it's possibly one of the worst things. It's a horrible case. So, the gap that I've got. So my graphics card, and I'm telling you now, it is tight in there. It is tight, right? And I've got roughly around 5-10 mil between the back of the front fans to the side of the graphics card. There's about 5-10 mil in this space. And just everything in there is just a tight fit. It's awful. So yeah, so I don't know, like, and also there's something wrong with the motherboard, because the graphics. So I've had to I've had to bulge the back of the case effectively to get the graphics card to sit on, so that the graphics card never sat in the motherboard correctly from day one. So if you imagine when you got the graphics card sits in the motherboard, where it fits into that slot into the board. The right hand side of the graphics card is always slotted in and clicked that clip, right? But the left hand side has never really gone all of the way in. So I've had to bend the back of the case to get it in. It's almost as if the board is sitting too low. So I have to bend the back of the case in to get the graphics card to sit all the way in. But then I'm thinking, if the motherboard's on the wrong standoffs, then the shield on the motherboard is not going to fit in the holes correctly. You know, that gap that it's got in the back of the case where the motherboard sits. And I'm thinking, well, if the motherboard, so let's just say they've used, I don't know, 5 mil standoffs for the motherboard, and I put in 7.5 standoffs in the motherboard, right? So I lift it up. Then the motherboard is sitting higher, which then it doesn't sit correctly in the hole in the back of the case for where you put your USB stuff. So I'm not a million, because so yeah. So we've got that as an issue. I've tried putting it in the second slot and it won't fit in, because when they put the motherboard in, they haven't put it in square. It kind of like it's wider in the middle than it is at the bottom. So the little bracket on the back of the graphics card that fits down into the case won't go. So that's just the graphics card. You know, that's just the graphics card and the motherboard that they've got wrong. And then you get into the realms of, oh, I've done it again with that bottle mod, right? Do you know how much I hate that bottle mod? So, but anyway, and now I've got to sit at the well. So yeah, so that's just one point, right? The other thing that they've done is they've put the incorrect RAM. Like, because anybody who knows, you know, anything about PC building, right, knows that you have to use RAM that are on the QVL list for that motherboard. If you use RAM that's not on the QVL list for the motherboards, then you can get massive instabilities. It'll fit, the RAM will fit, and it will work correctly, but you'll get problems with stability and stuff. So yeah, so they've put incorrect RAM on it. The RAM, the RAM, right? The RAM that's on it, it's got 2 different part numbers. And yeah, it's so, and it's not on the QVL list, so you got that problem right there. So, where do you start and where do you stop? At what point do you say, you know, at what point, right, do you, so you buy a new case, right? Put it on the standoff so that it should be on. Get all that to fit in, right? So you've done it, you're finished, right? Lights, or the lights come on again, or you get a restart, right? Then what? Right, okay, PSU. Right, let's go and spend 250, 300, 400 quid on a PSU. And then the lights come on again. Then what? RAM? Okay, RAM's 500 quid. Then what? And I'm just sick to death of thinking about it, talking about it. And the thing is, I can't, you know, you just can't game. So for anybody who wants to know where I got the PC from, I got the PC from a company called, and I just want to make sure I say this clearly. Got a company called AlphaSync. Make sure anybody's listening, avoid AlphaSync and eBuyer like the plague, because AlphaSync are like a sister company to eBuyer. Stay clear of them, because they wouldn't know their fucking ass from their elbow. That car. Where you had someone. I'll save that and we'll fill up at the well. And I've had the PC 5 years, right? Just gone 5 years now in March, April. No, I think it was March actually. Every year there's been something. Every year, and it's always been the same. Always been the same. I've had lights on the graphics card. I've had random restarts. I've had the VGA lights on the motherboard at one point. Let's get out of here. Like, I've done so much to it that they did wrong. Like, they didn't even wire up the, like, they didn't even wire up the front case fans correctly. You know, yeah. So when I say they don't know their ass from their elbow, they don't know their ass from their elbow. I think my 12-year-olds could build a better PC than AlphaSync. So, yeah, anyone who's listening, AlphaSync or eBuyer, stay clear. Stay absolutely clear of them. Because I wouldn't let him put a fucking wheel on a wheelbarrow. They'd you know what? I wouldn't let him put a wheel on a wheelbarrow, right? They'd still find a way how to put the wheel on backwards. Or put it on upside down. You know what I mean? They would find a way. And it hurts knowing that I spent four grand on this PC. And that fucking hurts. That hurts a lot. I've never done that before. I didn't think I would have done that because the dog house, or the chicken house is in the way. Yeah, we'll take that for rags. Yeah, so we got 6 in, haven't we? Hey, cheers, Wade. How do you, mate? Good to see you, dude. Yeah. They're, yeah. The PC's an absolute dog, mate. That's only you can describe it. It's just, oh, my PC's, my fucking phone's gone off. Hang on. It's just an absolute Frankenstein of a PC. Yeah. Yeah. That's where we are, people. So I'll be very surprised if we don't get a random restart again today, or lights on the graphics card or something. But yeah. So I kind of I know what needs to happen, but it's just getting there. It's just getting to that point. And how we get there. Because I even started to think that it might be DayZ, right? Because it all it all coincided with like with the DayZ updates. It was bizarre, absolutely bizarre. It was just all coincided with like the updates. It was yeah, it was so coincidental. It was like, wait, and at one point I was like, it's DayZ. It's DayZ that's doing it. It's Inez. Yo, good morning, dude. Good morning. Good morning. It was that, and I could even predict it. Like they were dropping updates, and then I think, right, my PC will crash now, and sure enough, it went. And yeah, it was bizarre. And this is what makes me think that it's, oh, I don't know, update related. I don't know, but yeah, but that's just coming from with someone that's got absolutely no experience in PC. You know, that's why they pay others to fix their PCs, not me. Well, Bam hasn't got a clue. Are we going up that way or are we going up this way? Lock him in here. Yeah, it's bizarre, mate. Absolutely. And I could almost time it for today, DayZ updates or DayZ hot fixes. And I would be like, okay, we've just had a DayZ hot fix. We're now going to get a restart. And sure enough, bang, it'd go. I think, right, okay. And then you'd have to load up the stream again and load the PC up again and everything. And bizarre. And that's a bit I don't get. Wade, is that I can go months and months and months. I remember talking about it last time in October, or was it August? No, September, October last year it was, when I was having the lights on again, and then I did a couple of BIOS updates, and I did BIOS updates and graphics card updates and chipset updates, and then it stopped. And then it stopped for about 6 months, and then I updated NVIDIA driver and chipset driver, and then it started again. But of course, you have to do the NVIDIA driver. You have to, because that can cause crashes and stuff. So I think that may have been a little bit coincidental. But there's that little bit in you that just says, perhaps it isn't, though. So I had to revert back to the old chipset driver because it was causing issues. But the problem's still persistent, which makes me think, yes, okay, you've gone back to the old driver for chipset. But the problem still persists, so it can't be the drivers. But then my mind goes back to all the times that we've updated drivers and it stopped. And you're thinking, right, okay, it's got to be drivers then. But yeah, that might be the cause of the random restarts, right? That might be something to consider. But the lights on the graphics card, so for anyone who doesn't know, it's the power detect lights on the graphics card that flashing. They're not flashing now, but I probably suspect they will do in about an hour. So that's either a fault with the card or a fault with the PSU, that is. These 3990s are extremely sensitive. And they have like these transient spikes in power demands. And NVIDIA know about it. And that's what that is. We think. And also it could be a bad PSU or something. I forgot what I'm saying. I'm listening to that fucking dog outside my window yet again. Yeah, I'm not going to say another word on it. Very little in the way of ammo. I'm going to do these doubles. What, like a jester's hat, you mean? Didn't John try to put that mod into his, Degeneres Has Fallen, but he had to pay for it, do you remember? I'm pretty sure he had to pay for it. Fucking Zeds are me from miles away. Could have picked up the spawn, eh? The Jester's mod. You know, the Jester's hat mod. He tried to put it in, didn't he? Because we were telling him about, we were telling him how we used to have that mod on DayZ Core. And I think he said something like it cost him 250 quid or something to get the mod on the... You have to pay for it or something, it was. And he was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I was like, yeah, don't blame you. I remember him saying. That hitbox and that TV. There it is. Nice, dude. On the last chance server. I don't think I know that one. Yeah, I know exactly where that... I know exactly what bridge you're on, mate. Exactly. That bridge that leads out of Svetlo up to Novo. I know where you are, mate. Is it worth hitting that little mustache on the top of that road up there? What's my water like? I could do with a well. There was a little bit of lag here then. Someone is around, it would appear. I think we might hit this little town just up that road there. But the mustache here is quite good. It is class, and how are you, mate? Good morning, dude. By the way, good morning, mate. Yeah, it's very nice. I do like the summer mod for Chernarus. The only downside to it is that you can't see players coming in the woods because of all the extra foliage. Yeah, and I kind of struggle with that. I was speaking to someone else. Oh, Toes, and I think Toes was saying it, that he was having the same thing, that he was struggling. Though I don't really need that anymore, do I? We'll take the sport for now. I don't think we'll use the sporter. No, we won't. I know, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it works both ways. It doesn't it? Did you get a chance to the struggle? I didn't, joystick. I didn't, mate. I've been occupied, mate, with other things going on in my life at the minute. Yeah. Yeah. We got my plate's a little bit full at the minute. Joystick. I appreciate the recommendation though. I'm kind of just sticking to what I know at the minute. I will do, yeah, I will do, mate. I will do. All right, I think we're gonna hit Classen's house up here. Might pick up a Mosin or CR. Is that shot of Gork away? I think we might go up Gork, you know? I was giving cheers, mate. Yeah, you know what that shed spawns. You know. If it's not a gun clean, I think it'll be a bag. Klassen knows. Quiet today in Cherno, isn't it? Chernarus. I'm sure it'll pick up. We're going out of food now, aren't we? Could do with a better coat. Then little something from Bam Master himself, you know. Nice, dude. That was a nice kill. That was that recent video you put up, Klassen. I did comment on it. I don't know if you saw the comment or not, but yeah, I did comment on it. Very good, mate. Very, very good. I was thinking when you took the shot, I was like, well, the dude doesn't got to worry about low health anymore, is he? You're doing God's work there, you were, Klassen. Put him out of his misery. And you give him a new beachside location, which, you know, couldn't ask for no more, mate. Yeah. No worries, mate. No worries, dude. I don't know if you know this, Klassen, but how you keep up to date with all your comments and your videos and stuff. Download the YouTube Studio app for your phone, mate. He must have been yellow health, if not red. And yeah, it was a nice shot, mate. Because just as you shot, he moved. They moved to the left, didn't they? So you did well there, mate. You did well there. You didn't, you know, you preempted the run. Because I thought, the minute you kind of went, he moved to the left, and I thought, that is typical. That is absolute typical. Yeah, GG's, mate. Mate, you have to go down anyway, just for wearing the skull ski mask. Didn't he? You know. You got it. Nice. Oh, you answered it as well. Nice, dudes. See, I won't get a reply. I don't get a notification that you've replied to it. It's bizarre. But yeah, cheers, dude. Yeah, nice work as well, mate. Nice work. I quite like the text that you have on the bottom of the typewriter thing. That's nice, that is. Keep them coming, Klassen. Keep them coming, mate. Yeah. You do want trouble. Instantly. You put that mask on, that ski mask, you're instantly announcing to the server that you're a bad guy, you know? Instantly. Yeah, I was thinking last night, I was stripping down my PC last night, I was thinking, my PC's been stripped down more times than the local hooker. I just want to put that out there. They don't talk at all. I've had my most kills since right. Yeah, mate, I love that town. Yeah. Love that town, Klassen. There, see, look. Klassen with the obligatory gun cleaning kit. And what's that, Klassen? CR upstairs on the bed? Okay. Cheers, mate. Oh, mate, that's not a CR. That's pants, mate. Compensate for the Mosin. Lovely. Oh, I want to kind of head over Krasno. In that way. Oh, mate, it sucks to be you, dude. Oh, my God. Sucks to be you, fella. Really sucks to be you right now. Thanks for the donations, my friend. Oh, I love it. Love a push. I love a push. Love it. Love it. Oh, thanks for the loot, my friend. Appreciate it. I really do. You're an absolute godsend, my friend. Absolute godsend. Thank you, dude. Absolute godsend, mate. It really sucks to be that guy. Like, big time sucks to be him. Huh? Proper sucks. Sorry, mate. Sorry, dude. I did hear him, yeah. I heard him when I was downstairs. He'd obviously seen me come in. And then, and that's when I run upstairs because it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best house to be in. Thank you for all the loot, my friend. It is greatly appreciated. Alright, we'll take the CR and we'll take that as well. We have got a close range. Oh, poop. What are we going to do here? You know what? Let's leave the CR. Even though it's got a mag. This dude can decide what he wants. Can't decide if he wants to go Blaze or CR. He's like, oh, I don't know. Didn't know how to play DayZ, did you, mate, eh? Hey? Coming running up on me. Yeah, cheers, Klassen. Uber delivery. Right to Bam's front door. I don't even know. Did they get a shot off or not? I don't think they did they? Good morning, Chernobyl. There's nothing to see here, mate, by the way. Just caught this guy that thought that they could get one in on me. And yeah, they failed, mate. Massive. Failed. Big time. Beautiful it was. Beautiful. Right, we are low on space and we really need to duck out of here. Don't we? Cheers, mate. Thank you so much for the donations. It was greatly appreciated. We not had donations delivered like that in a long time, have we? Oh well. Looks like Bam is we got right. Do we go CR? We've got no scope for either. Or do we go Blaze? Do we go Blaze or CR? That I do not know. Ain't got a lockpick, is he? No. Went back, time to watch. Cheers, mate. Do we go CR or Blaze? Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Got more rounds for the CR, but it's a lesser round than the Blaze. I got 4 for the Blaze. I think we go Blaze. Just hope that we find... See you, mate. Thanks so much for the donations, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Get out of here. Get out of here. Who pushes like that anyway? Who does that? Who, like I never understand that. So they'd obviously seen me go in, I'm imagining. Unless they heard me on the bottom floor and they didn't see me. But why would you then push a building that is probably one of the worst ones to push because of the stairs, right? And I'll give them something. They did come up the stairs pretty quickly, but we were just waiting for them. Beautiful. I got no rounds. I mean, I got no room for that, so we have to make room here. They do, class, and I find it bizarre, these pushes. I really find it bizarre, because your push game, mate, it's got to be... Mate, that push game, right, has got to be next level. I really don't understand it. Really don't. Like they've got, like you've got to really have a strong push game for that. You have to. Now, if we take that, that will go in place of that. Right, okay. Exactly, Harry. Exactly. If that was me, I think that I would have backed out of that, and I would be waiting, hoping that the person inside hadn't heard me come up to the building. But I think I would have look at my chance of being on the hill, trying to get a look into the balcony or the bottom room or something, or yeah, I wouldn't have pushed that. Well, there we go. Thanks for the donations. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. I'll take that off your hands. You're looking quite full. Let me lighten the load for you. Have we put a new mag in that? We haven't. Absolutely filled the guy, didn't we? Absolutely filled them. Bam 1, bad guys nil, because they're clearly bad guys. Clearly. Never underestimate the IEJ. Never. So yeah, so they either saw me going in. I'm wondering if they were coming down the field or the tree line. So they saw me going in. Or they heard me when I was on that bottom floor. Because that's when I first heard them. When I was on the bottom floor. And I made the decision then to move upstairs because that was a better position to hold. There's not a bad position to hold on the computer on the lower floor in the corner. You can sit on that. But yeah. Thanks for the rangefinder too. No battery. It's a bit selfish, isn't it? We are starting. Thanks for the thanks for donations. BAM does feel like a bit of a charity at the minute. Thank you. Yeah, GG's everybody. Woo! And I can guarantee you, right, if I put that up, that short's not going to see the light of day for a few months anyway. But when I put it up, someone's going to say, ooh, you a camping mustache. Do you want to go back and watch the stream or no? Oh, no. I can't go back and watch the stream because that would not reaffirm my opinion on what you've just done. So, yeah, possibly cannot go back. Yeah, but mate, if you go back, you'll see what's happened. No, that's not how it works. I have an impression of you, and then I've only got to find things that solidify that impression. So you can't convince me differently, Bam. Oh, go on. No, sorry. Just go back and watch the stream, you'll see. So what I'll probably do with that is have me running into the house and then have the footsteps, me going upstairs, bang, 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 you're dead. Bit of a thanks for the loot. 30-second clip. Bish, bosh, boosh. Which reminds me, I might actually put... Oh, you know what, Klassen? Your idea, mate, to go for the blaze. Yes, sir. Right, I think we can drop the CR now. Is there going to be a little hunting scope in that town down there? Hunting store, maybe? I wouldn't mind going out towards Krasno. There's no point in us going to Gorka because there's too many trees there. There's no point in us going there. I'm going to call you Mystic Meg from now on, Klassen, alright? Mystic Meg. Hunting scope coming up. Yeah, I'm thinking, do we go into there to get a hunting scope? Or do we try our odds in the little town up here? I think we've got to try this one away. Where are we going to say? I reckon we got a... what house have we got down the bottom there? I'm not going to repair those just yet, because... stilted might, hunting cabin might, and then we got the buildings up the road that might. I'm hoping that that body will despawn, hence why I didn't drag a lot off it. So that's what I normally do. So what I tend to do, I only take off the body what I need, and then I leave as much as I can on the body. Obviously the guns, once you take the guns off, you can't put them back on, but yeah, I only tend to take off what I need, and then the stuff that you don't need despawns with the body. So if they run back and it all despawns, then there's little on the floor then. CR. We just dropped the mag for that before, didn't we? Yeah, we'll take the round from it. Can you see the mustache from here? I bet you can if you got on the side of the house. Yeah, see that? I do love it when they push. And their grade A push game turns into grade Z. Grade Z push game. I love it. They love it, don't they? Love it. They love a push. Me, I couldn't think of nothing worse. I'm like, just watch. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the build, don't I? There's only one way in and one way out. I can't jump out the windows. I can't go out the back door. There's only one way in and one way out. So you may as well just sit and watch. And then just hope that your patient game is longer than my patient game. Which I don't think it would be. Is he going to come to me or where I was? He's going where I was. Lovely. Right, there's going to be a hun the scope in there is. No, just looking at that Z going around the corner. And then that building. She's so loud. Oh, of course! Of course! Of course! Of course! How do they do that? How? That annoys the living hell out of me, that does. And it happens more so than not. The one just knows to block the doorway. And then you're pushed inside then. I'm lucky I wasn't caught in the door, and of course I was carrying a pistol as well. So that wouldn't have gone well. I would have had to think, right, I'm only going to press F here, Bammers. While trying to deal with the Zeds. See, she won't come in now, see? Oh, there she is. Come on in, Dorothy. Now you can come in. I'm going to assume that our friend has already done all this. I'm assuming. He had so much patch, couldn't he? He must have... I reckon he would have spawned in Berry then. Same as me. We don't need the well, so I'm not going to sit there and get blasted. We did take his bottle. I'm kind of thinking it will be clean, but that's what they want me to think, innit? just sneezed. Bless me. We don't need that anymore. Right, oh wait. Police camo camps. They must have gone to Berezino first. Yeah, there's something there. That is still there. Now I'm desynced now. I'm gonna restart the stream. And I'm gonna I'm gonna log out and back in again. I think I'm desynced.
Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake.
One kill, longest range hit on a survivor. 2 meters. Oh, lucky dude. Unlucky. Did I swear and all that or not? I hope not, because I hate going back and bleep in the edits. I'm trying not to swear as much, so I'm kind of more family friendly. It's overrated. We don't need to get a half-naked life too short. Let's not think it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Right. Yeah, see, look. Yeah, it fits in now. We were desynced. So, whenever you have that on PC, it's always better to log out because there is a chance that whatever you have in your hand, i.e. a gun, will not be a gun. For you will be firing. For them, you'll be doing that. So if you get desynced, obviously don't log out if you're desynced in the middle of a battle, because that is combat logging. You get in trouble for that. Right. Hunting scope from here. Come on. Wish it to existence. Come on, Bammers. Come on. Hunting scope. Or a brand new 5090 PC. What are we saying? There is a long one there. Oh, where'd that one go? You desync, Bam. Yeah, Longhorn. Yeah. Alright. Check the bench, and then we'll get out of here. We've outstayed our welcome by about 10 minutes, I'm thinking. Oh. Brand new coat. You're going to have to hang on, Sporty Spice. You're going to look like a wasp. That's not bad. That is not bad. It'll top that. I like it. Love it how they go quiet until you move. Oh no, she's still quiet. Okay. Playing that game away. Cheers, Arthur. Welcome in, by the way, buddy. Good morning, sir. How the devil are we? Right, now she'll come. There she is. Come on, Sporty Spice. Okay. Did we shut this door here? She just ran straight outside. Lovely. Right, she'll probably chase me now up here. Oh well. We'll hit these top ones. Oh, here she is. Well, savage. Yeah, I think that guy that might want to work on their push game. Come on, Sporty Spice. I better run out of stamina as I get to the door. Yeah, look. Knew it. She's come all the way up here just to die. I don't... Mows and rounds. Mows and rounds. Mows and rounds. Mows and rounds. What temperature are we today? My room is 25 degrees already, and it's only 11 o'clock. 25 degrees. So where are we going? Summer camp, Devil's Convoy, tents on the road. You're all set for the apartment in Severograd. Have you been in that apartment, Klassen? It's got quite a nice little dirty view, mate. What is going on today? What is going on? What is going on today? Unlucky fella. Unlucky. Either the same dude or they've come up from the summer camp because they've got all the loot. Look, they've come up from the summer camp. So, but their friend, that's desynced as well. Oh, there we are. It's gone now. I think it's their friend, you know. I'm reckoning so. No, that someone else wants to work on their push game as well. What is going on here? However, they've got the same boots though. How does... Let's just say, right, this is the same... This is our friend. How the hell... They must have saw me run up the field. Because they're wearing the same boots. Those were the boots on the last guy. Is that a double or a single? That is a single. Alright. Alright, they've ruined my vest anyway. Okay. What is going on here today? What is going on today? Jesus. What is going on today? BD, good morning, dude. Looks like just killed someone. I know that's a second one, mate, in the same town. Cheers, BD. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, if you want to go back about 20 minutes, half an hour, we killed someone else as well. I reckon we've either killed the same bloke twice, or that was their friend. And I bet Discord is fuming now. Did you get him? No, I'm dead. You're dead? Yeah. Killed me. Shot me straight in the chest. Well, but you had the upper hand, though. You know where you knew where he was. Yeah, I know. But I pushed. Well, you pushed like me? Yeah. Just ran straight in. Well, but that didn't work for me, so why do you think that's going to work for you? I don't know. I just wanted to try it. I thought I'd get lucky, but yeah. Obviously not. What is going on today? Yeah, this... I reckon, right? I reckon this is the same guy. Or it's their friend. Because this Piccalilli, the trousers, the boots that they had on, the hip bag, I think they're all the same guy from the guy in the mustache. I reckon it's either the same guy or someone else. Trying to run up. Yeah, trying to run up on our BamBam. Yeah, not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Well, not today anyway. I think I've got quite lucky. Oh, I thought I was going to die there. Then all I was going through my head was, I'm not going to kill a second dude in the same way I've just killed the first one, am I? Never. This is not going to happen. And then they kind of stopped at the door, didn't they? To hear, and then they kind of went round. Like boom. I didn't even have time, right? I killed another one, gents. Either the same guy or their friend, because they had this. They had like similar loot on, so they were either. They'd come. Either the same guy had come back to his body. He'd got a berry spawn and run straight up. Or his friend, because this dude had been to the summer camp in Berezino. So yeah. But all I could think about when I was thinking to myself, I'm not in a good position here. I'm not in, you know. I would have liked to have been behind the wardrobe. I'll show you what I mean now. If we find the other house, I'll show you where I mean. That wasn't a great position, but I didn't want to move because I didn't want to. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to notify to them that I'm moving. How has she seen me? What is going on today? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Can we stop, please, with the paid actors? What is going on? Oh, she's inside already, she is. Okay. What is going on today, peeps? What the hell is going on? My God, dudes. He's been to the convoy. This guy's come from the top. He's come from the top. This one. He's there. There must be a convoy on the tippy top there. Must be. Jesus, what is going on today? What? No, I think what happened there, Jay, there must be a convoy on the top of that road up there. And I think they've obviously heard the shots and come down, and then they've seen me run into that building. And then they've obviously, I don't know. Then they've run in and run out. What is going on? I have no idea what's going on, you know. I'm wondering, yeah, that is point, because he was running out. I'm wondering, right, if they had run in, heard me, and then run out again. That's what I'm thinking. What is going on today? That's third kill, that is. That's third kill. That's ridiculous. We have, Jay. We have, mate. And he did have a little scope for the blaze too. Oh my word, peeps! My word, what the f is going on? And I wasn't gonna stream today. I was really down. Well, I'm still down in the dumps, but I wasn't gonna stream. That down in the dumps. My God. Maybe the bumblebee. Yeah, yeah. We've only been live. We've been live an hour and a half. We've had 3 kills in the what, last half an hour? Totally makes your morning. Cheers, Beardy. I'm glad you've been here to experience it, mate. There's something. I'm desynced again. There's something here. I've come into the woods just in case there's a second. I think I might be slightly geared, yeah. And everybody's like, oh, and everyone's on, like, you know, the FB comments. Oh, how have you got a blaze on the coast? This is how I got a blaze on the coast, mate. It does, gents. It does. Like, let's just, you know, let's just think about what's happened, right? On all kills, I've not had much to think about. Footsteps, position, shoot, dead. Second one. Footsteps, position, shoot. And then that one. Turn around, shoot. It's like, Jesus. I don't even know where they're coming from. I'm going to assume, like, I'm going to assume that when I was in that room, that guy, because did you hear Doris ag from the house next door? And I think I said something like, "Oh, is Doris agged on me?" Or something I said. And then that's when they sort of came in, and that's when I saw them running out. There was literally no time to think there. It was like, best shooting. I'm not sure about that, Jins. Not sure about that, mate. I'm not sure. But I appreciate the beautiful words, my friend. Appreciate it. Right. Do we... I reckon now... we drop the CR and go with the... No, drop the IJ, go with the CR. Cheers, Wade. Thank you for the 9 months, dude.
M6C became a member of the BAM fam.
Appreciate that, dude.
M6C celebrates 9 months of membership. BamBam on a mission, like, thumbs up emoji, and subscribe, yeah.
Cheers, dude. Thank you so much for the 9 months, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Absolute legend, Wade. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, sir. Absolute legend, mate. Oh. I'm physically and mentally worn out, you know. Do we repair the... We should do, shouldn't we? Just in case we run into wolves. Cheers, Wade. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean... How could you not be entertained? You know what I mean? Free kill. I don't even know what's going on. I'm like, I have no idea. No idea what's going on. None. We drop all these now. Start to refine our loot. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Just 3 players in 3 different buildings. What the hell? I'm not sure what is going on. I think so, class, and I think I'm quietly proud of myself. I'm just sitting here thinking, only yesterday, class, and I was saying that how bad I am at close quarters PvP. Which probably that goes against what we said yesterday. But yeah. Oh, I think I need a break. Once we get a box of reds, we'll drop the greens. Which reminds me, I think we've got greens in here. Let's just throw some reds in. Just chuck the greens back in. Yeah. What a difference a day makes, Jay. Yeah, the Makarov's alright. I quite like the Makarov as a staff one, but the CR for me is better because it's 9mm and it's obviously a better. It's a better round. That's the only reason why we've gone for that. What's missing from there? How have I... Oh, that's alright, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Right, I'm exhausted. We're just gonna have a bit of a look down on town. We did leave the key card on the guy as well. That key card will be for I think it's for the bunker in Severograd. I think. I'm not sure on it. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Cheers, Wade. Thank you so much for the 9 months again, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Those Zeds are still going to be on me. Right. Do we now... I think we're going to go head to Krasno. I think. We've got a 2x scope on the Blaze. Which isn't great, but... It's better than the iron sights, at least. I think what I'll do is those 3 clips I've taken today. Let me just make sure I have taken the clips. Those 3 clips from this is going to be too late now anyway. I'm going to have to upload those together. And it'll be Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, 3 clips from today. 3 clips, 3 kills. That should be right. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll upload those together and put them into a single short. And then have the last one, because I did say at the end, what is going on today? So we'll have to find a really... Calling in a UAV. Calling in a UAV in DayZ. Mate, that is not bad, Jay. That is not bad. Yeah, that is not bad, dude. I was going down the road of something like, I don't know, a trio in I don't know, a trio in Cherno or something, I don't know. Or pushing the pushers around. Yeah, that one's all right. See, that one's those are great tiles. Those are some great tiles. Oh, that must be Devils or the summer camp. I was going to loot all that when I UAV. So a UAV is an unmanned aeronautical vehicle, I think it is, and it's from Call of Duty. So if you've got a kill streak in Call of Duty, if you've got a 3 kill streak, you got UAV. If you've got a 5 kill, I think you got like a bombing striking or something. And then if you had a 25 kill streak, you could call in a nuke, blast the server. Right, I think we're going to go around to Krasno. I think. Just want to make sure that no one else is running up on this town. They probably wouldn't have heard the shot that well because it was inside, but... Jins, I want more too, mate. I want more too. I think we're going to go Krasno. And then hit the... Yeah, if we go Krasno, we can hit the little... We can hit Shaggy's house on the way up. As long as I can find it. Shags likes to bury his house in the middle of the woods. Shags does. Oh my god, Fox, you almost got it as well. Oh my god. To see the flick round on that. See the fucking flick round. I was like, whoa. Oh my god, the Fox almost got it. Jeez Louise. Oh, well, that's just broken my dream, that is. Murder the fuck. No, mate, I can't. Have you not heard the noise they make, Jins? Have you not heard the noise them and the rabbit make? Mate, it's blood curdling. Stay frosted. I know, mate. Hence where we got the gun, ain't? Glasser, I've kind of learned the hard way, haven't we? I hope we don't miss the house here. We shouldn't do, but it might be a little too high for it, actually. Is this on the single or the double? It is on the single, nice. Always put it on the single, chaps. If you put it on the single, you got a second bite of the cherry. If you miss. Because if you put it on the double and you miss, like I do, then you're running around then trying to put two more in. So keep it on the single. And then if you miss your first one, you can set it with the second. Right, there's the house, so we've got to be up here then. There's Berry Hill in front of me. Coming up to the gas station now, there it is. And then we've got a deer stand just opposite the road on this side. The thing is, right, if we go Krasno, the temptation there is to always always get onto the northwest highway. So, sorry, the northern highway across the top. So do we do Krasno and then come back inland and hit Gorka or something like that? And then go back. Am I being trolled here by DayZ? What, that was a footstep. And then go back in then towards Staroy, that way. There's that one bush in DayZ that makes it sound like someone's walked through a bush, but I hate these trees. This is awful on the summer mod. Can't see a thing. Yeah, we'll go Krasno and then we'll come back in because I know what will happen. We'll get pushed out onto that highway. And then we'll be in Severograd before we know it. And then we'll be like, oh, we're now. So we'll go inland. We'll probably go Grishino. Probably go Staroy, Goglovo, Mogilevka. maybe. Bushino, that way. Well, that's if we get that far. I'm planning the run. We haven't even got to Krasno yet. We might get deaded here. I don't see enough bear traps in DayZ anymore, you know. I feel quite sad about that. Oh, there we go. We can drop the greens now. The greens are alright for long range, but I think, why would you want greens, right? For long range, when you've got a long range gun, I don't like keeping short range for short range and long range. And hence why I don't put a scope on the on a USG or a UMP. Right, that Shaggy's house should be up here. Sometimes I haven't missed it. I shouldn't have done. Here. Yeah, little mission line. Yeah, that's what I always try and say. Yeah. And then just see what little side missions we get dealt on the way, Klassen. I think I've missed the house again, you know. I have. I always miss this house. Always. It must be right out the back of that deer stand. Because very often I get people coming that are new to the channel saying, oh, what's the mission for today? Or what's the plan for today? And I'm like, I haven't really got one. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, should I have a plan for that? And then have a little bit of a light plan. And then if it doesn't pay off, then it doesn't pay off. But at least then, for anybody coming in, they tend to know, yeah, it is. It's right out the back of the deer stand, that house is. There'll be a scope in here from Shags. Guarantee it. You know what he's like. He loves to leave Bam a little present. I'll wing it, yeah. I mean, we do tend to wing it a lot, but for the new people that are coming in, they often ask, oh, what's the plan for today? I think it's okay to have a light plan, isn't it? If there's a car, the mission is usually not to die 1 minute into. It is, Chernobyl. It definitely is, my friend. Yeah, you've obviously seen my driving. Right, what is that on the floor? Blaze. No, we've got one. Damn it. No hunting scope. Right, let's get a crowd now. What mood? A plan made? Oh, there was something in the tree there, then. We've got a little deer stand on the woods up here. See that one? Yeah, it is, mate. It is. I don't know how many are on at the minute. I think when I came on, there was 20. And there was 4% of us. There was 4% of the server in that time. Is that right? If it was 2%, there'd be 2 of us. There was 4 of us, so it'd be 4%. 4% of us in that house in that time. I still think the first guy, I reckon the second guy was either the first guy that had come back or the first guy's mate. And then I think the third guy ran past Doris in that house. Agda, that's when I said, oh, is that me, the Sag Doris? They've ran in, heard me in there, and ran out again, and that's when I popped them in the back. Someone, I can guarantee it, right? Someone will say in the comments, if I put that up, oh, you shot a guy in the back. Regardless of the fact that they pushed the, you know, the building I was in. I can drive, mate. The driving is fine. You're like not so. Yeah. Cheers to Nobble. I can drive, Chins. I can. It's just most of the clipping I've done has not put me in a good light for driving. But the one day we did what we done. The one day we did a whole lap of Chinaris in the car. I can, Jay. I can. We did the whole lap, mate, in the Gunter, didn't we? That one day. And I've been drifting the buggy. I can drive. I just crash a lot. Yeah. Yeah. If someone will give me hate for that, Jins. Oh, you shot a guy in the back. What was I meant to do? The guys can push me in the building. Now, am I meant to say, oh, hi, come on in? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on in. Well, you're going to double cross me? Yeah, it's fine. You're going to wait till I put my gun away and then you're going to shoot me in the head? Yeah, okay, that's fine. The buggy lasted 20 minutes. In my defense, Jay, I was drifting the buggy, so the fact that I rolled it should not come into the equation because I was drifting it for you lot. And in my defense, there was a fence there that when I drove up to it, the sun was in my eyes and I couldn't see it. And yeah. Tim, thank you, dude.
Tosin became a member of the BAM fam, and Tosin celebrates 6 months of membership. I can't believe you shot someone in the back.
Oh, Tim. Thank you, dude. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much for the 6 months, mate. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome in, Tim. Thank you, mate. In my defense, I was on edge, and that was the third guy that we'd shot in my defense. So, yeah. Cheers, Tim. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much, dude. Nothing in DayZ says shoot people. It's just the murderous instinct in humans. A great social experiment. There's on rewards or achievements for killing. There isn't, mate. You're actually right. There's no rewards for achievements. No, it's a bad idea. I know exactly right, Chernobyl. You know, this is all for you lot. We knew that jumping in the buggy was going to be a bad decision, but we still went with it. Cheers, Tim. Thank you so much for the 6 months, mate. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. It was the fact that we looked like a zebra going around was just too much of a law to turn down. I mean, I loved it. Mate, I loved it. Love every minute of it, gents. That sound when you put a shot into someone and they hit the deck. Tell you what, that has got to probably be one of the best sounds ever. What's the body count now? 3. Hopefully we can make it 4 in Krasno. Right. The last time I was here, someone was also using the this tree line to get around. Right, PD looks closed, but that doesn't mean it is closed. It could just be bugged. Even I know, right, mate? Even I was gonna drop my balls in his mouth as well, but I forgot. Oh, hang on, which reminds me. No, Bam. No, Bam. I don't know why that changes. It's a new bug in the latest update. There's no Zs there. So that... I think it's 400 meters from where I am. Pretty sure it is. A full 50. If any Zeds spawn there, Sporty Spice will be on me. Hey Chris, what was that? what was the comment you come into, mate? Oh, dropping these nuts on someone, okay. How are you, dudes? Good to see you, mate. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, good morning. You're a Giga Chad dressed as a BamBam. I don't know. I don't know if I call myself a Chad, though. I don't think so. 4 kills. BamBam said he takes these nuts. I was going to drop him straight on his face, I was. Oh, right, there's someone... Right, there's someone at the PD. A Z has just spawned in. How are you, Chris? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, mate. Thanks again, mate, for all your help, dude. I really do appreciate, you know, every second there's a heli crash at the top of town as well. I really do appreciate all that you do, Chris. I appreciate it, mate. There's I think it's a plane crash at the top. It is. Do Zed spawn in on looking? No. So they spawn in at 350 meters, and then anything beyond that is not me. So. Jins, if you don't know this little spot, mate. You don't know this spot. It is juicy. It is juicy. There, look. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Where are you going? I don't think you've gone in the PD, though, have you? Don't think you've gone in the PD. They do, Jay. They do. Don't think they went PD, though. I don't think they've... There, they're at the hunting store now. Just saw the head. Now, are they going to go back to PD, or are they going to come out the back here? Yeah, they're going up the hill. Damn it! Going up the hill. How the hell's that happened? Because they've obviously... They've obviously missed out the PD for whatever reason. Ranged at 3. I'm hoping that's 3. I've not had time to set it. I should have taken the shot there. Should have taken the shot there, I think. There's 2. There's 2 here. There's 2. There's 2. There's 2. There's 2 here. There's 1 gone up the road. Or is that the same guy? don't know if I've been seen or not. FYI. Okay. Don't know if I've been seen. I'm not sure if I've been seen. Because they were looking this way. Then I'm not so sure. Don't know if that was the same guy or a different guy. I think they might be together. They're gonna hit that. They're gonna hit that plane. I don't know. I'm not sure, mate. Because they would have seen one another. That's probably what they were doing on the bales, on the haystack. Yeah, it did look at like a different guy for me. Where's they gone? They're either looting their way up slowly. I think they are together. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, look. There. There. I'm ranged at 300. Hit once. Hit once. I don't know what to do here for the best. I probably think they're not going to go up to the plane. I think that should have been on the double. It was not on the double. It is now. I'm not sure what they'll do. They won't go plane. It just depends if they come back into town and loop around. Yeah, I think that shot was at them at the Zeds, I think. Yeah, no, they didn't shoot at me. They shot at. I think they were fighting Zeds because they were running away from Zeds. That ag's on me. I'm gonna have to bring this one. I'm gonna have to bring these in here. Oh, I'm getting sucked into the door. I try to close it, but it won't do it. I'm getting sucked into the door here. Wait, it's the right... Oh, no, that's the AK one. No, it isn't. Oh, no, it's the pillar that goes on the Mosin. It's the pillar that goes on the Mosin. We got it on the... Got it on the double as well. I'm not sure they would have gone back up towards the plane. I think they would have gone onto that side, personally. I said they were together, didn't I? It was just strange how the one on the bales didn't see the one that was coming up the road. They've ran across this way because that's where the Zeds were going. So they've either jumped down on the other side of that hill and they're getting out of it, or they're coming around. It was definite a hit. I should have had that on the double. It was only on the single. But that's what I would do. I would be on that side there. And I'd be watching or looking. Just seeing if for any... What is that tree line? 5? Yeah, 520. I'd have to go 5. PD's 250. Yeah. I'm not sure which one I hit. I think I hit the I'm not sure, Jins. I think it was the first guy I saw. Now, don't think... I can't remember, mate. It's all a blur. A blur. It's all a blur when I play. I kind of zone out. So, these have either gone... I think if that was me, if I was playing with someone else, right, and that was me, I would be up in that tree line, and I would be looking back in town, because that's where... that's where the shot was from. They would have heard the shot. And they would have known that it was in town. Go back and say cheers, gents. Thanks, mate. But I think that's where I would be. Hit the first guy the guy with the backpack. I did see the big backpack. Yeah, they've either left BD, they've hit that hillside and just gone across to down to Nova or someone like that. Or they're up there watching town. You hit the gear guy. Oh, there we go. So, cheers, mate. Thanks for going back to check, Jins. Appreciate that, mate. Because I think... So, here's my thought process for not... I was going to go on the opposite side of the hill. I was going to go on the castle side of the hill, right? That was my initial thought. But I think that's where they're going to expect someone to be if they camp in. You know, if someone's overwatching the plane, that's where they're going to be. I think so, Jins. They've either hit this hill and down into the barracks on the... And then down to Novo. Just want to wait and see if there's any movement. I assume they've come up from the airfield. I know if that was me, I'd be up there. Be waiting. See if there was any movement. Have we got a better option in 3-story flats there? We got better option. What about the 3-story flat that backs out onto the church? Have we got options there? I don't think I got a better view than this. Just how we get out of here. Especially if they've gone Novo. Ranged at 3 on time. That's 250. It's knocking down one. Yeah, they both ran to the right. They did because they've been chased by Zed. So, and I think that's what that shot was. Was them shooting Zeds. I reckon we get out to Novo. I reckon. Just hope they've gone that way. Thing is, we've got a big flank on as well because we can't go across the top of the airfield. Oh, sleep, Tall Novo. How are you, Doc? Good to see you, dude. Welcome in, sir. Do I take that the Mosen, or do I stay with the Blaze? Blaze on the double. I think we stay Mosen. I think. Go Overwatch or backs? No, they'll be gone, mate. They'll be gone by now. I reckon we go and cut them off in Novo. I think that's what they'll do next. Because I don't think they're going to go top of the hill for the risk of being seen. And I think they're going to go out that woods into the barracks on the other end. And then they're going to push down to Novo. Let's do that. Well, we've got quite a run though, so we don't get seen. Oh, I knew she'd see us. I don't know. The one's going to be low health, mate. So they're going to be slow anyway. And by the look of them, they lag their gear as well. So I think. And I think they've probably sat around for a little bit as well. You know, they're going to sat down watching the time for a little bit before making their move. So yeah, it's going to be 10 minutes, isn't it, at least? How do we do this? If we go all the way around, we're going to be 20 minutes behind them. But if we go across here, we're going to be 10 minutes behind them. No, it's another warm one today as well, Doc. I think it's going to be warmer than yesterday. Currently, currently my room is 25. It's 25.6 at the minute. And the graphics card is sitting at 65, so it's not too bad at the minute. And I thought that Z over there was ag then, but it isn't. But yeah, I think it's meant to cool down after tomorrow, I think. Thank God. I'm not one for the heat. Fucking hate it. It's alright when you're on, you know, you're in Spain or something and you buy the bar and you got a pina colada and all you can eat buffet. It's alright then, isn't it? But when you're sitting in a 1950s house that's made to trap the heat in. Yeah. So from what I can remember, the one guy, the one that had the big backpack on, they had a helmet on. So I'm thinking they've come up from this direction, hit Krasno, and then I'm hopefully, because they're gonna want loot, they're gonna push out towards the barracks, which are just on my left here, and then they're gonna want to hit the PD in Novo, and that's where we're gonna be waiting for them. And then we're gonna shoot one in the head. That's gonna be a kill shot. Then we're gonna reposition and get their mate. That's how the plan is gonna go. Apparently, but it probably won't. I should have. I'm a little bit annoyed that we didn't have that on the double. If that was a double shot, that would have been an uncon for sure. I think they were so close going uncon end anyway, because they got shot by me with the blaze, and then the Z, either the Z hit him as well, or it was a Z and a blaze shot at the same time. You like the setup? Time to execute? Exactly. Exactly, mate. I'm kind of hoping because they're loot hungry, because they like their loot, they ain't going to push the castle now. But the fear that there's someone up there. So they're going to come this way, then down on to Novo. And what was that plan before? Krasno, back inland to Gorka, Steroid. And look at us, we're back on the, we're gonna go back on that highway again. Nothing. Nothing. I bet I found a pill out in here. No, sorry. So yeah, I should have had it on the double, but there we are. It happens. It happens. There's nothing I want from here. So I think we're just going to make a hasty run through it. Now, they should, if they run out that, if they run out the back of the barracks, they should be on the hillside on my left. Is that Chiagged? No. What are you doing in the woods, mate? How? I don't understand that. I'm at the furthest point away from him. And he acts on me. We could go down on this far side we are. Because that one's going to be low health anyway. I'm sure I would have knocked them to yellow. Surely with a blaze. I know it was on single, but chunked white or yellow. Gotta be. The one locked in there. No, he's outside. Yeah, see, I don't understand that, Ag. See, I was at the furthest point away from him. Oh, it's the temperatures have just shot up a bit. The room's going to be at 26 degrees now in a couple of minutes. We'll find out, gents. We will find out, dude. I reckon they'll want loot, see. They didn't do the yeah, I don't want gamma. They didn't do the PD in Krasno. I'm almost convinced on that. But the one dude ran straight past it towards the shop. But I reckon he might be right, mate. Yeah. You might be correct, Jins. Yeah, exactly, Wade. It was a nice shot. The only thing it was more mid-range. You know, it was send to mass instead of sort of neck or head. The fact that it was in the back, Jins, is near or there, mate. I know you're just trolling. You bad boy, Jins. It's funny though, isn't it, eh? You only pick it, yeah, you troll, yeah. It's fun. It's funny though, isn't it? You know, the first two guys, we looked in their eyes, mate. We're like, right. But yeah, I reckon you're right, mate. I don't... Oh, hang on. We've got a Z there now. That might be me or not? No, that won't be me. That will not be me. Now, have they, or are they coming down? He says up there. Getting bored now. Hey, we never saw our friend the bot before, did we? We never see, what was his name, the bot? What was his name? Trying to sell me a mobile game. Then you ask him to spell DayZ, and they spell it Daisy, not DayZ. That's how you know it's a bot. How much cover I've got here? I'm not too bad, am I? Yeah, the smoke, the Camden, that's it. That is the one. I think what we'll do is it's difficult now, Sue, because if we stay on this side, we have a chance of running into the two of them in the woods. I don't fancy that. If I go on that side, well, they're not going to be on that side, but it means we're another hillside beyond them. That Z won't be me. So is there someone coming down? I think 20 minutes, I think, Jins. They're not very long. So the nighttime might go in our favour. They may go and they may log out or go and sit somewhere for a little bit. Were you here the other day, Jins, when we shot that on Monday? Yeah, someone's close. We were here on Monday when we shot that that guy with the torch in Delina. It's brutal, mate. Brutal. We have to, you know, we have to tell these players that, no, they're fighting a Z, mate. It wasn't, yeah, there's someone down there. There's someone down there. We have to tell these players, you don't need a torch in DayZ. Got a Z there, that is not me. Can't work out. Can't work out where the players are. Is there any at the bus station? I think they've got to be... I feel like someone's run through, sort of down this way and then... There's a Z there as well. Is anybody on those rocks at the top? Can't see nothing. It's really difficult. If there was someone on the rocks, I think it'd be really difficult to point them out. I'm not sure. That's what I'm thinking, Jins. I think they've ran through. They've gone across and up. But there's no Zeds at the medical say, which makes me think they've gone into town. But they will start to spawn in soon. You get Zeds there in the middle, which makes... there's one there now. And we've got a Z there now as well, look. Alright, there's someone here. How have you got as far as the PD yet? I'm wondering if they've come in this way. Or down through the industrial below me and then up. Yeah, the well's behind there, isn't it? That would be about right for the Z spawn, and then if they were, yeah, there, I see you. What is that? That's got to be good 700 meters, that, isn't it? Is yeah. It's a completely different dude to the one we're on. Let's put her up to 7. They're gonna go the medical, and then they're going around the back, and they're coming down the steps now. I thought you were gonna stop there, mister. PD. No? They look like they're going to the PD, but they've missed it, so they may come back along. May come back along. Hey, Toes, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, dude. Sorry, mate, we're deep in concentration at the minute, mate. How are we, dude? We're meant to be tracking 2 players, but they've gone, so we're just cracking this one now. Just seeing what they're up to. You're in Llandilo? Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mate, I've not been to Llandilo in years, mate. The last time I was in Llandilo. Oh, was that Llandovery? Could have been Llandovery, actually. Yeah, I've not been to Llandilo, mate, in years. I don't see what... I'm assuming they've gone PD. Because they went down this hill here. I'm ranged at 7. What is that? Oh, I need to drop her down too. That was someone beneath me. Jesus. I think it's a Z. Well, we're on 500. I think it was 4 something, wasn't it? We've got Zeds. Have they missed out the PD? See, this is what we've got Zeds there now, see, but if they were at the PD, then that would be the right amount of distance. You just can't see the Zeds beyond it. We can see any on that time, maybe. I think they came in via the top. by those rocks that I was looking at. Hence why I never went across there, because I was a little bit unsure if there was someone there or not. I've got a Z in the wood there now. That's a little bit more further away than... They're gonna go... They've got to, haven't they? Gotta go PD. And of course this Z's tracked me. Of course it has. How are your toes? Good to see you, mate. I've got to make a decision. Is a Z? No, no. I've got to make a decision here. That Z's gone from there now. Look. And then she'll act surprised. Yeah, look. They're so broke. They're so broke. Tracked me the whole way up there. She wasn't even agged. Right, I think they've gone, you know, I think the Zeds have despawned. They're at the area. It's funny how they never went PD though, not. Okay, alright. The only thing is we are on the same side that those two might be on as well, so we're gonna see how this goes. Yeah, she probably does smell me. Like, ooh, I smell Bammers. It smells so good. Right. That will be the barrack, which will mean that someone has just left there. So I wonder... So we've got no Zeds there at all now, see? None. I don't think they went PD. We've got to be so careful here. Smell like a wet dog? Oh, mate, wet dogs stink too, don't they? You love it, Jins. You'd love it if I smelled like a wet dog. You'd love it, mate. Right, we've still got Zeds over there. But they may be... Is she on me? Oh, of course I'm in the fucking tree, aren't I? Yeah, they're on me now. Yeah, see, they're all gone from the PD as well. Alright. Okay, let's make our way to the next town anyway. I'm kind of thinking I should swap sides of the valley, but... I don't know. Bobba, good morning, dude. Good morning, sir. How are we? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I think I got a pig on my right as well. I can hear him. You know what they do? I've got no Zeds up there, though. I'm so tempted to shift side to go on that way. I'm so tempted.